Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonfireTools.com. Industrial workbenches with integrated tool storage. And brought to you by PaintedAutoBodyParts.com, the leading U.S. auto body parts online store. Detail Studio, industry-leading auto detailing products. And by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
Well, check out my water pump right here. This one's actually fan driven, but here's the heart of the water pump right here. Look at this. Those fins, they're not there. They're actually rotted off. Not a good thing. What are they supposed to look like? Well, right here you can actually see the fins. Big difference. That's just due to a lack of maintenance. Welcome to this AMSOIL Tech Tip. We're going to talk all about the coolant systems in the water pump and also discuss some maintenance. Here we go. Why do we even need a coolant system or a water pump? Well, what happens is you actually fire in the cylinder there at 4,500 degrees, that spark. Then you get about 1,500 degrees, transferring that energy over to those coolant jackets. Now, if you see the other graphic there, the water pump's job is to circulate that antifreeze or coolant throughout that engine to go ahead and carry that. Law of thermodynamics, my friends. We're taking the heat from the block, out of the block, and throwing it to the outside air via the radiator there. What's going on? Well, you can see the water pump right here. You actually have an impeller. That's what I was showing you. Ours didn't have any fins. No fins, no water circulation. Boom, that's it. No engine. Catastrophic damage. Then you got the bearings and everything going to the front. So you want to make sure your water pump's in good shape. Even if you have a hybrid or electric vehicle, check it out. You got an inverter coolant systems. You're actually keeping the electronics cool. Len, it's hugely important when it comes to maintenance. AMSOIL has coolant, but you need a specific coolant for those vehicles, don't you?
Correct, especially with the amount of aluminum that we're seeing built into these vehicles now. Your corrosion protection package is what we're talking about. Our recommendation is that you make sure that you're using the recommended coolant. Check your owner's manual, check our website.
Now that's key when it comes to coolant systems. You saw our water pumps all rotted out. That coolant's probably never been serviced. Vehicles need service, oil especially.
Yeah, it's critical that you change your oil. And that's the main thing. That's the main point that we want to get across. Change your oil. We've got oils for whatever drain interval you like. We can go up to 25,000 miles. You could change it when the maintenance indicator goes off, whatever you like. The key here is that you're keeping those deposits down and that you're keeping everything nice and clean and lubricated. The main goal there being protection.
Yeah, I've seen engines go, 50,000 miles, you pull the plug, it comes out with sludge. We're talking about some high technology on these engines. It's important to have clean oil.
That's correct, especially with variable valve timing, different types of things that are coming out now. All of that has to be factored in. The oil needs to move, it needs to provide lubrication and protection.
Len, how do I know what's best for my vehicle?
Well, it's real easy. You just go to our website, punch in your vehicle, and it'll tell you all of the different products that we have.
Well, make sure you do your oil change and do what this guy said. Go to AMSOIL.com. They got something for everybody.
Our PaintedAutoParts.com Motorhead of the Week is a true success story. Bobby Bennett grew up in Spartanburg, South Carolina, just down the street from the old Spartanburg Dragway. And long story short, Bobby got into the track for the first time by lying about his age. His parents made him apologize, but the folks at the track admired Bobby's passion and they gave him a job picking up trash at just age 12. In the next few years, Bobby would publish his own magazine for the track, become the track announcer, and even become the race director at the age of 13. When he was 19, Bennett started a print magazine called Competition Plus. Then he wrote for some other magazines as well. But it was in 1999 that Bobby Bennett latched onto this new thing called the Internet and launched Competition Plus as an e-zine and a website. And 25 years later, drag racing fans still know CompetitionPlus.com is one of the leading sources of news about the sport, and Bennett's empire continues to grow. Just a few years ago, the website became the first drag racing publication to roll out a digital app, and Competition Plus TV now has well over 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Look for a new CompetitionPlus.com website debuting very soon, and be sure to look out for Bobby Bennett at the drag strip because he is our PaintedAutoParts.com Motorhead of the Week. Now it's your turn. You can nominate yourself, a friend, maybe a family member to be our Motorhead of the Week. Just go to motorheadgarage.tv and click the link there. That's also the same website where you want to go. If you have a product you want to see featured on our show, you can also send me an email, dave@motorheadgarage.tv. We're going to do this again next week. We hope you join us then. Until then, drive safely. We'll see you.